Magic Overtime with Dante and Galante is brought to you by Tobacco Free Florida.
Stolen by Armstrong. Armstrong leads. He beat the buzzer.
Kick it. From our Magic Studios in Orlando, Florida, this is Magic Overtime with Dante and Galante.
And welcome to our show. It is Magic Overtime with Dante and Galante. I'm Dante, of course, joined by Galante. And the man on the left, he needs no introduction. He is one of our favorite Magic players of all time. He is Darrell Armstrong, now an assistant coach with the Dallas Mavericks. Thanks for taking time to join us here in the studio.
Appreciate it. Just glad to be back.
Can you believe this guy's on TV?
Yes.
Yes. Oh, really? You saw that coming.
Oh, I saw it coming on the back of the bus. He used to do the announcements and everything, and he's good. I mean, he's a TV guy, so he deserves this.
This is why I love Darrell Armstrong.
Absolutely. Well, we're going to have a lot of fun. We want to take some strolls down memory lane and all that stuff, but we can't get started officially until – and, George, help me out with this here.
Okay.
We hear about the coffee. We hear about the chocolates and all that stuff. So we present you now with a cup. Pretend that's filled with coffee. How much sugar would Darrell Armstrong put in a cup of coffee? Go ahead and dump some in there, and let us all see what is an acceptable amount.
It's a big game for you right now. How much you putting in?
Big game.
And I need
Magic Miami Heat.
Some big games. I had to.
That's not nearly enough.
That's enough right there.
That's enough?
That'll be enough right there.
That is a good amount there.
That'd be enough. I mean, I wanted some coffee with my sugar now too. But that's about it.
Keep in mind, he'll probably do that again at halftime
Yes.
and maybe again before the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's good. All right, well, we'll talk more about that in a little bit. Right now, say hi to Mad Dog back there in the studio, if you would. Mad Dog, what's going on?
Hey, guys, I'm taking a cue from Darrell before the show. I've kind of been down the last couple of shows, but now I got my Pepsi. I got my whole thing of sugar here, 20 ounces of sugar. I got a nice little candy bar, so I'm fired up, guys. I'm wired.
All right, well, we appreciate it. We're all ready to go. Well, Darrell, just talk about the decision. You came in here with the Mavericks shirt on. You are officially with the Dallas Mavericks. Yeah. The decision to retire and pursue coaching, which is something you've always wanted to do.
Yeah, I mean, I just got tired of waiting. And then, sometimes you just got to listen to your body. It got tough for me to, work out. I would work out for 2 days, and then all of a sudden I'm off for about 3 or 4 days. And, after a while, you just got to start listening to your body, and your body start talking to you. And I think it was the right decision for me to not only text my agent 2 o'clock in the morning.
Have to do that, yeah.
Yeah, I texted him 2 o'clock and just told him, I thank him for everything that he's done for me as a player, but it's time to move on, and, he can stop looking for a job for me. It's time to go ahead and go to the next, career, which is going to be hopefully coaching and being a great coach in this league. And I just continue to, push for that, and I'm really enjoying it for the last week. I started with the Mavs on Monday, and it's been a lot of fun and a lot of work, but a lot of fun, and guys is responding to what we're doing down there.
Now, you talked about your body. It is amazing with all the charges you've taken, all the fans you've dove into their seats and what have throughout your career, that you did play till 39 years old. I mean, that is that is quite a tribute to how well you take care of yourself.
To 40.
Till 40.
Yes.
That's right.
Yeah,
How
I'll be
about
41 this year, but it's amazing because I started at age 26 in the NBA, and my first 2 years I really didn't play. I had spot minutes after we was blowing out people. Thank you, Shaq, Penny, Nick, and Dennis. But my big break came in the playoffs that year, and also it came in the regular season. But when the playoff came and we was getting blown out by Miami, and from all the work that I had to do, the extra time I stayed in the gym, the weight room, and all that was coming down to the playoff. And I just can remember Gerald Wilkins telling me, and I was bent over, and we was in Game 3, and we came back by 20, I think 20 or 15 in the first half to tie it up at halftime. And in the second half, that's when I just exploded and introduced myself to the world. And ever since then, it's just been a lot of fun and a lot of basketball and a lot of minutes and a lot of injuries.
Now, we highlighted two. You actually touched on both of the things that we thought were like your coming out party, if you will, for the Magic. One was the Miami series against the Heat, and the other was, for most everybody else, it was probably a meaningless play, but it was a dunk against Indiana, I think it was, on the last game of the season.
Yeah, my first dunk in the NBA.
Talk about that for a little bit.
Well, I mean, we blew out Indiana, I think it was at the end of the season, the regular season game, and I got the opportunity to get in the game. And for all the young kids who don't play a lot, and if you get the opportunity to play at the end of the game, continue to still play hard, because those minutes that you can show the coach that, you can be a player that he can count on. And I just always went in there and played hard. And I remember Greg Kite, first of all, he walked. If they would call a walk, it would have never happened. But
that's right.
He traveled, and then all of a sudden he threw the ball, and I just shot the gap. And
boy, did you even?
Yeah,
right? You shot the gap.
My reaction was just to get a crowd something, because sometimes you got to introduce yourself different ways, and so what I let him see was this young fella got some athletic ability and he can jump, and I just reverse dunked, and Shaq man was picking me up after the game and hit me upside the head. I don't think people recognize I got beat up after the game right there on the court, but it was just fun because those guys got a chance to see that maybe I can be a little special talent in this league.
Magic Overtime with Dante and Galante is brought to you by Tobacco Free Florida.